So you want to run a home cafe. Invite all your close friends, make a lot of drinks, make some good food. But you think it's easy? It's not. It's hard work, it's dedication, not daddy's money. I paid for this. So lock in. If you've ever wanted to do a home cafe, this will be a great video because I will show you everything that went into doing the whole process. With proper preparation, you'll have a kick-ass home cafe. Your friends will love you. You'll feel amazing. So let's go. First things first, what the heck are you serving at your home cafe? Here is my menu. So you're gonna need one of these, right? Because what the heck are we serving? In my home cafe, I'm serving a corn cheese latte, a pineapple cake latte, matcha latte, and a shike matcha, which is what I'm drinking right now. Shike is like a Korean fermented sweet rice drink. It's pretty good. And then for food, non-matcha, I'm going to be doing a mugwort tiramisu, a savory scone, and an Earl Grey banana nut bread. For your home cafe, you're going to have to think, what do I want to serve? What's interesting? What can I make taste good? And of course, you're going to have to spend a little time making a menu. I did this in Canva. It took me like 30 minutes. But honestly, the hard part is brainstorming. What do you want to serve? That's step one. You also have to consider, who do you want at your home cafe? Strangers? Your close friends? Like, what's the vibe? You have to curate the vibe in your house. Me living alone, it's great. I can invite exactly who I want to invite and nobody else. Personally, I don't have a very strong desire to meet new people because I love my friends. And of course, I moved up to San Francisco, so a lot of my friends don't live here. A lot of people live in LA or New York or elsewhere in the world. So very important. You have to curate a vibe because I know I made a small mistake. I invited exes, like not my exes. Well, two people that are exes. I accidentally invited both of them. So don't be like me and make sure to curate your guest list in a way so that, you know, everyone can mingle. Not everyone has to know each other, but everyone can mingle, get to know each other, and there's no super awkward things like that. Now that you've decided your menu and how many people you want to invite, you gotta get to recipe testing. Spend a good amount of time recipe testing. Even if you're making a basic matcha latte, are you an expert? Are you? If you are, that's like one of the hardest parts, recipe testing. But I want to do something new. I want to do something different. I want to be in the room. I do like designing menus. I like cooking. So if you're doing a home cafe, you know, you can do just like a basic matcha or basic espresso or whatever. But have fun. Be a little creative with it. I mean, shit, it's your home cafe. I wanted to do Asian inspired drinks and food items. I was like, what Korean things would be good as a matcha? Corn cheese? It's gonna be actually fun. I'll show you how to make it. Corn cheese, pineapple cake, putting lapchang and chili oil in a scone, savory scone. You can get creative. Recipe testing. I spent a lot of last week recipe testing. I've made a lot of bad drinks and a lot of things that can be improved. And honestly, tomorrow I'll get more feedback. So that's great. So that I can finally open my cafe that loses $10,000 a month. Right. Actually, though, genuine question: would anybody be interested if I did a pop-up? If these drinks sound interesting to you, make sure to subscribe. Because if I do a pop-up, they might be on the menu. Oh my god! Wow! I think about it like this. I did 4 years of grinding in high school. I did 4 years of grinding in college. So I can do at least 4 years grinding in corporate. It's like just another thing. And I'm getting paid to do it. We'll see. I mean, I don't mind doing more than 4 years probably, but check back in with me after 4 years. In the meantime, I might as well have a side hustle. Anyway, that was a big tangent. So once you finish recipe testing and finalizing your menu, you're gonna want to print out your menu and get crack-lackin'. Next, I'd be remiss to not mention the costs of running a home cafe. It's not cheap. Let me break down exactly how much I'm spending because it's not cheap. Or at least it wasn't for me. Just the cost of food alone. So that includes matcha, cream, milk, things for the baked goods. I'm honestly probably not even including everything in this final total because some of it is just stuff I had at home, like flour and sugar and things like that. So it could be more, it could be less. I'm expecting about 15. I think I'll have too much food. I personally would rather have too much than too little, right? Food costs alone was $189.29. Actually looking at my receipts, it's probably more than that, but let's just use that. Let's just say it was that much. Next, equipment. Some of these things you might already have, but I spent $117.84 on equipment. So that included things like pitchers, dispensers, straws, cups, bowls, utensils, things like that. Which brings my total cost to about a little over $300. You could definitely do it for cheaper and with less people. Honestly, my menu is kind of ambitious, but it's because I love doing it, and you probably love doing it too. But you should get into knowing how much things cost. Especially, I mean, I live in San Francisco, so everything here is a little bit more expensive. You know, grocery prices are increasing. Like everything is getting more expensive. So definitely it's something to consider when thinking about your home cafe. Lastly, some miscellaneous things. Just being a good host. Make sure your guests have some activities to do. I'm going to be laying out my entire fragrance collection for people to smell. I'm making a Kahoot. It is also like this. It's kind of my birthday, housewarming too. So I also did buy a cake, which I didn't include in that $300 total. It's like $55. So there's also that. Oh yeah, but the Kahoot will probably be me themed. And gonna give out some prizes for the top 3 contestants. Things like, honestly, just things I love. I love sharing things that I love with my friends and people that I love. Does that make sense? Like if I have a good life, I want everyone to have a good life that I like. No, I take that back.
What did he say?
I want everyone to have a good life, but yeah, extra, even more so for special people in my life. Anyway, bathroom is very important. Do you have a spray in case your guests need to take a doop, but they don't want to be embarrassed about it, you know? Just little things like that to consider. Where will your guests be sitting? The temperature, where you're going to place things in your house, all your baked goods. So a lot of prep and planning and being a good host. It's kind of miscellaneous, but all things to consider. I love hosting. Like once a year. So that is that. I have T-minus less than 24 hours until the housewarming cafe, which is tomorrow. It's my housewarming, home cafe, birthday, all rolled into one because I don't really like celebrating my birthday, and so I'm just like, the birthday is like kind of an afterthought. Like that's not the main show, right? It's like the home cafe and the housewarming are the main events. So like, but anyway, without further ado, let's get into all of the prep work. I'm gonna take you along with me. I'm gonna try to do most of it today, but some of it just has to be tomorrow. Let's go. God, why did I curate such an ambitious menu on all the things that I have to do? Well, I broke it down into today and tomorrow. Tomorrow there's only 2 things. Tomorrow I will be baking the scones and making the matcha. I'm gonna batch the matcha. I'm sorry, I love my friends, but there's no way I'm gonna hand whisk, I don't know, 20 to 30 matchas, because I want people to try. So I have these little mini cups, these little 10-ounce cups for them to hopefully try more than one drink, because I would love feedback. So no way I'm hand whisking that many matchas. So these are the only 2 things I have to do tomorrow: make the scones, which I hope are good, and batch the matcha. But today it is currently 4:40. Oh, this is gonna take several hours. But I have to make banana bread, the Earl Grey banana bread. I have to make corn milk for the corn cheese latte. I have to make more pineapple puree for the pineapple cake latte. I need to make both of the cream tops. So that's the cheese cream top, cream cheese cream top, and the shortbread cream top, which I don't even know will taste good because I never got to testing that. It can't taste bad, right? And then I have to make the mugwort tiramisu, and I also have to prep the lapchung, the Chinese sausage, and the scallions. Easy, right? No, I do it because I love it. But I'm going to start with the banana bread since it has to bake. And I hate baking. But it's for the cafe. If you want something, you're going to have to do things you don't want to do to get there. This is all self-inflicted though, but whatever. I'm going to do it. It's also freaking hot, so I'm going to go change. I won't be wearing that much clothes, but please. Don't make things weird. Okay, I'll be back. See, you have to really think about things in advance, because banana bread, I had to buy these bananas. I wish they were more ripe. Obviously I had to buy these last week so that they would be ripe enough to make banana bread out of. Okay, this recipe calls for sour cream. I don't have any. Well, I'm just gonna add an extra banana and oh well. Baking is a science. Yes, but there's no way it could be bad, right? It just won't be. This is why I hate baking. I'm a chef. I like cooking. I am cooking. I am the cooker. I am the chef. I cook. I am the cooker. I cook. Yeah. Looks like in this recipe we're gonna start by steeping the Earl Grey and then cooking it down with a half cup of butter and 3/4 cup sugar to make a little syrup. Like, the most disappointing thing to me is if it didn't taste like Earl Grey. So I'm gonna cut open the tea bags, going off recipe, but sorry. This looks terrible, but I promise you, the tea smells so freaking good. I love Earl Grey. It is simply too warm in my house to be doing all this today, but here are all my bananas. I'll mash them. kidding. If it don't sound like that, it's not. Just kidding. I have my mashed bananas. Now it's just like all flour, sugar, baking powder, whatever. So I'm putting it in the oven, not the fridge, and we'll move on to the next step. Just going into the oven. I usually do about 30 minutes covered, and then another 30 minutes uncovered, so it can get a little brown on the top. Oh god, there's so many steps left. It's okay. Fighting. Next, I think I'm gonna do the mugwort tiramisu. Soup in Korean, if you know what that is. Very earthy, not matcha, earthier than matcha, almost. This bag of sukgaru, powdered mugwort on Amazon, I think. So first, I need to use these bowls, and now these bowls are dirty, so I have to do all these dishes. So I'm gonna do that first. If you thought I eyeballed the banana cake, I'm really eyeballing this tiramisu. Okay, as aforementioned, I have my mugwort powder here. It's like not a very muted green. So I'm gonna add some water to this, whisk it up, dunk the ladyfingers. Y'all know the drill. Tiramisu is not that hard to make. Water going in. Honestly, the harder part of this will be making the cream and mascarpone. Is it mascarpone or mascarpone? I know it's spelled mascarpone, but yeah, I don't have a whisk or like an electric whisk or like anything. So everything has been just me and this, which is probably why I'm also sweating so much. But this looks like swamp water. This looks like straight up like seaweed, like goop.
It really smells like a public restroom. It smells like a public restroom.
It's not matcha, okay? If your matcha is this color, you have bigger problems. Okay, I'm just reading a recipe now for the first time, and that's actually atrocious. Like, so much. God, it is so hot, and I hate hand whisking. Be back after I do this. It turns out you're supposed to whip the cream before adding the cheese. Oh well, too late. Getting there. Bruh, the whip. Oh my god, this is not good. Should I give up? Should I just cancel tomorrow? Doing home cafe. Probably buy an electric whisk or a stand. It's finished. I'll probably dust this again tomorrow because when the mugwort powder gets wet, it kind of looks like mold. It's not mold, but yeah, I'll probably dust this again tomorrow. But I did it. We did it. Yay! You can see the kind of layers. So hopefully it tastes good tomorrow. But it's like sweet mugwort with cream. How could it be bad? Tiramisu out of the way. Banana bread is still in the oven. I uncovered it. What we have left, stovetop, 2 things. Corn milk and the pineapple puree. And the lapchung. So 3 things actually. And then I have to make both of the cream tops. Okay, I don't know what time it is, but I think it's only been an hour and a half or 2 hours. I'm gonna get started on the pineapple puree and the corn milk. Stovetop. Okay, corn milk recipe. I'm just gonna blend equal parts corn and milk. And add a little bit of sugar. And then I'm gonna simmer it on the stove and then strain it, but it's basically just corn milk and sugar. Bone at the teeth. Pineapple puree is pretty much also just pineapple and sugar. And I'm gonna boil it. Alrighty, I'm gonna strain this corn milk through the big sieve first. Because I love corn. I love corn. Honestly, I feel like I could do something with this. Should I be the kindest soul in the world and make an oat corn milk too? I guess I still have some corn left. Fine. If you're watching this, just know I took the extra effort to make oat corn milk for you all. Banana bread came out in the meanwhile though. It did have to go an extra 20 minutes, so this was an hour 20. Comes out clean, so we're finally good to go. Pro tip, always cover your banana bread. Because it's hot, if you let it sit out, the steam is gonna keep, basically all the water in it will keep evaporating and you'll end up with a pretty dry banana bread. I don't know, maybe you like it, maybe you like the texture, but for me personally, if you like a moist bread, cover that. Banana bread done. What do we have left? Still making the oat milk, corn milk. The pineapple puree is still going. So I have both cream tops and then the scallion and lapchung prep to do. I'm gonna start with the shortbread cream top. Basically, I'm gonna take these, let them soak in the cream so they get really soft, and then hand whisk that with my my now very short whisk. Actually, I just thought of a better idea. Because before I did this, I did graham crackers, and graham crackers are already really soft, but these are not as soft. So I'm gonna blitz these in the food processor and then cover them with cream. Still let it soften, maybe blitz it again, but I'll mix it, see what the texture is like, and go from there. I haven't used my food processor in so long. Okay, yeah, I mean, this would make a really great pie crust probably, but I'm gonna douse it in heavy cream now and see how it is. I'm not gonna add any sugar just yet. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, let the shortbread soften, because I don't want it to be too grainy. Yeah, I'm gonna let it sit in the fridge, come back to it. First, in the meantime, I'm going to make the cream cheese cream top, which I know will taste good. Little update, the pineapple puree is looking like about this. Gonna be more thick once it sits and refrigerates, so I like to leave it a little watery so that you can still drink it with a straw. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pineapple and sugar. I can feel it. The end is in sight. Cream cheese, cream top. Okay, got my cream cheese in a bowl. 2 cups of sugar. I'm sorry. Usually you're just buying a sweet treat instead of a matcha. Ow! It's like scraping me. I think I need a fork anyway. I'll be back.
A few moments later.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a lovely cream cheese frosting, but ow, my hand hurts. We move on. Time to add like a ton of cream. And this recipe gets pretty thick, so it calls for I'm adding milk. Because you want it to be like pourable. Oh god, maybe I added too much milk. Do you want it to be like pourable almost? Like, I don't want this to be like whipped cream, if that makes sense. I think this is a good consistency. This might seem a little thin, but again, this is going in the fridge, so it should thicken up. If not, I'll add more cream to it tomorrow. But look at this. I bought I guess they're maple syrup dispensers, but isn't this so cute? This is definitely not all gonna fit in this, but I'll just refill tomorrow as necessary. I'm scared. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna go do this in the sink. No need to film me pouring this all over the counter. I'm so smart. I'm gonna use my ladle. So I can't lie, this does look a little sus. Don't make it weird, guys. It's only sus if we make it sus, okay? Nice, it's airtight. Little pour test for tomorrow. Yeah, let's go. I got kind of dizzy. So I had to have a snack and take a break. So I guess I forgot about dinner. It is 8 o'clock now. Anyway, I did a lot of cleaning. If I have to do... I hate doing dishes. I recommend gloves always when doing dishes. Your hands will thank me in 20 years. I only had a snack really, so as part of dinner, I guess I'm gonna steam these, which are for the scones. I'm gonna chop the scallions, and you know what, I'm tired, so can you just trust that the graham cracker or the shortbread cream top is good? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow because I am exhausted and boy's tired. And my camera's gonna die, so see you tomorrow. Good morning vlog. What I should do, I have to fold my laundry because it's all on my drying rack. I have to make scones, I have to batch matcha, and then make sure everything else is correct. And then I'm also picking up a few friends in about 3 hours. So I can do all of it. I also have to vacuum, Swiffer, clean the bathroom, set up my fragrance station. I made the Kahoot last night. I finished the other cream top last night as well, and processed all of my sausages.
Huh?
And make myself look less chopped. So let's go. Well, I'm gonna clean and then I'll show you this. Let's go. So I'm mostly done cleaning. No more laundry. I did a little setup. If you didn't know, I love fragrances. So I set up a little fragrance station. Just I have so many bottles and so many samples. So I wanted to give everyone, have everyone take home a sample, hopefully, or find something they like. Free fragrance consultation with yours truly. I tried the banana bread. Okay, I understand why the sour cream, it's a little dry. But I think I'm gonna fix it by making a little Earl Grey syrup. Because even though I doubled the Earl Grey, it's not that Earl Grey still. So I'm gonna make a little Earl Grey syrup, put it on the cake, and then also serve it with some butter. I have the fancy one, the Le Prés Salé, this one. So I'll heat them up, serve them with a little butter. Should still be good, but I'm gonna get started on the scones. And maybe follow the recipe a little closer. Okay, just review the recipe. I probably will not be filming most of it because I hate working with butter, but yeah, there's no way I'm touching the camera and then like working with butter at the same time, so you're gonna just have to trust me that it'll hopefully be okay, and I hope so too. I forgot to mix in the chili oil. It's okay. I will. They're in the freezer right now, 15 minutes, so I think before they go in the oven, I'm just gonna put chili oil on top. Hopefully it tastes good. I should have mixed it in. But you know what? I don't even know if the scones taste good. So maybe if the Earl Grey bread doesn't taste good either, there just won't be anything. Okay, scones are out of the freezer, going into the oven now at 500. They don't look bad, right? I hope they're good. I really hope they're good. But we'll see. I'm gonna put some of this on top, and then into the oven they go. So this is 60 grams of matcha, which was 2 tins, and then 600 grams of water. So 11 grams of liquid should be 1 gram of matcha. Am my water too hot? I'm gonna put it in the bottles and then immediately put it in the fridge or on ice. It has to stay cold. Matcha batched, scones in the oven. I ordered some sushi from Ebiko. If you're in SF, bro, this is the best takeout sushi in the city, in my opinion. For the price too. Like, I think Ajikiji is overrated. I said it. And the seared salmon, bro. I'm so excited. But so yeah, that's so I don't faint like I did yesterday. I don't get hangry, but I get anxious and hang dizzy, hang nauseous. Yeah, so lunch, then I'm gonna change, pick up some of my friends, and it's a go. Okay, we're in. I'm filming. If you don't want to be in it, let me know. But Kristen wanted to get some.
He said, "Let me know."
Kristen wanted to get some aesthetic shots of me making matcha, so that's what I'll be doing. Oh, and I keep dropping things. Hi, Kristen.
Hi. I'm Kristen.
I'm ready.
There's an issue, which is that I can see that camera.
Okay. Okay, so I have to get out of the shot, she said.
You see the little, like,
It's so beautiful. Coming through the
window.
Look at what they're doing to me.
Vlog in a vlog.
TikTok and a vlog.
That's me too. Oh my god.
But that's also you.
That's you. Wait, that's you.
We're doing the Kahoot.
It's not serious.
Right?
Oh, the picture should come up.
Oh.
Who that? Charlie Kim, Barley Bim, Seki K, or Jungkook Cook?
Who's Seki K?
Well, not a lot of. I don't hear a lot of pops from the insert. Nobody got it right. Who is this? Chop Charlie, A Mistake, Steven Yeun, Stranger Danger. Only one person got it right. Who is this? Total 3 people got it right.
This is so hard.
6?
Okay.
Oh wow, everyone got it right. Okay, 6, 7. Congrats. Don't lie this time. Oh yeah, who is this? Event over. Yay! I didn't film too much during the actual event. One, because I was running around like a headless chicken, making drinks, serving food, talking to people. Overall, I think it went well. Yeah, the Kahoot was a hoot. Yeah, super grateful to everyone who came out. I think total there was maybe 15 or 16 people. I'm really tired. I did make more food than I needed to. I think the scones turned out the best. They were actually my favorite out of the baked goods. The tiramisu ended up being a little thick for my liking. Flavor was good. Banana bread, good. I think the fragrance thing, at first people were apprehensive about smelling things and taking a fragrance home, but a lot of people took fragrances, like samples home, which makes me really happy. People have good taste. Low-key, they were taking samples. They took both samples that I like and I don't like. But it's okay, I was trying to get rid of all of them. Like, one of my friends literally took the samples of, I literally just ordered the full size. It's like, yeah, got good taste. And then I got some good feedback on all of the drinks and stuff. Because I asked everyone to give me some feedback in my notebook so that I can improve my craft. A lot of cleaning. I did so many dishes the past today and yesterday. If I have some B-roll, I'll add it here. But yeah, house cafe, a lot of work. Really rewarding though, because I love hosting. That is it for today's vlog. yes, you'll probably not see or hear from me for a while. I'm going to Asia! So next, in about 6 days, I will be leaving for Korea, and then I'll be going to Japan. So watch out for those videos. I think I'm gonna break them up instead of being like Korea vlog, Japan vlog. I think I'll have like subjects for the videos. Like I'm putting up in like every niche Korean fragrance store. So that'll probably be a video. You know, like Japan convenience store versus Korean convenience store, things like that. But yeah, I probably won't touch all of that footage until I get back from Asia. Stay tuned, please. I know I tend to disappear for a bit. I kind of do my content in batches, low-key, but thank you as always for watching. I'm gonna go take a nap, even though my sleep therapist says I shouldn't be napping, but I probably won't nap. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you do a home cafe. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I'll do my best to answer. Peace. And hopefully next time you see me, I'll be less chopped.